Welcome to Gear Shift, an automotive podcast about life with your hosts, Christof and Kacper.
Holy fuck balls!
There we go. Now we're
That sounded fantabulous.
Yeah, that was...
My god.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Are there people here?
I think we should, normally we would go back a little bit.
Yeah.
And,
Sorry.
they're twist tops. Well, that's one way to start off the podcast, with Kacper trying to pop open a twist off Zima.
That would explain why it went.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Oh, you have a glass, but I don't have a fucking
Well, because
glass,
I plan on putting Strike Force in mine. That's why.
Uh.
So, I guess, why are we beating around the bush here,
I like beating bushes.
It's the last episode.
Facts. Get this shit out of my fucking field of view. Who the fuck do you think you are?
I forgot we're doing this video. I'm used to this video. So
I'm a little wet.
yeah, so is my table, so is my computer probably.
Can you, put your fucking Strike Force in so I can, choose
yeah,
you before I set this?
You know what? Let's just get right into it. So we got
Facts.
some Zimas. I got the Strike Force sitting here for the last time. I'm going to put a little squirt of the original and
Half a squirt in the grab?
Oh, no.
Full squirt.
Full squirt
Oh,
of,
my
the
damn.
of the grappy.
Oh, damn.
So we got the Strike Force. You guys can go to strikeforceenergy.com and use the promo code BEARD20. 20% off your order. That's not going to stop when the show stops. That's going to keep going. That's actually a promo code for the Bearded Detailer, our sponsor.
We have a sponsor?
Look at that segue, Sally.
Hey!
Someone who was with us for the entire way.
The whole time.
And
he was literally in every episode.
Surprisingly. That was, didn't see that coming. But go to thebeardeddetailer.com. Even though the show is ending, you can still go there. You can still shop. Great supplies in there. The promo code GearShift will get you 10% off your order. It will be live until the end of the month. So we're going to keep that going till the end of the month.
Yeah.
I might keep it I might keep it going longer than that. I'm not sure at this point. Are you done?
Yeah.
For those listening to the audio portion of this, Casper's full of himself tonight.
I just needed to fucking adjust my seat.
And the entire table.
Is it my fault that you bought a fucking table for midgets?
It's $40. I spent $40 on this table.
It's a nice table.
For $40?
Yeah.
Better be nice. We got Instagram Live going here. Not that it matters to those listening to the episode now.
Truth.
But what do we got? Audio is good. Oh, awesome.
Well, that's lit.
Well, we're just using the phone, which is good. So, but if you guys want to hear the full thing, you're gonna have to listen in on Monday. So.
Can we cheers, please, so I can actually fucking take a sip of this?
Cheers.
You uncultured swine. Thank you.
Na zdrowie.
Very well said. Zdrówko.
Mojinik Bombo.
Did you hear that? Mine made the glug glug noise and it recorded.
Oh, blue, blue, blue.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Last episode,
we're going to go all in. All the cards are on the table. We're going to offend everyone that we can.
oh my god, yes.
I don't even know where to start.
Can we start by playing that shit back, though?
Yes. So that is where we're going to start.
Run that bitch
Now,
again.
I told you that this car is going to bring
it full
show
circle.
full circle.
This is a problem for me.
Mm-hmm. And it's not the way that anyone thinks, because do you remember what our first car was?
Yes.
Okay. It's not going to help you at all.
No, I was going to say it's not it.
Do you remember our fourth car?
Actually, it could be, and I know why it could be. Play it. Inline 6.
One more time.
2J. Is that a 2J? No? Oh my god! But it's an inline 6. It's a 6.
Yes, it is an inline.
It's an inline 6.
I had to think if it was
It's an inline 6.
It is an inline 6.
It sounds a little bit like a 2J. It's an inline 6. It is obviously. Fuck.
Actually, you don't know if it's built.
No, not built. I was gonna say boosted.
Oh, boosted. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely boosted. I thought you were gonna say built. I'll give you a hint. This car could either be heavily modified or stock.
Yeah.
And probably produce the same sound.
Which means it's factory boosted. Fucking A, dude. Wow. That's not easy.
Life ain't easy, bro. Now, think about what I said. The first car. What was the first car?
It was an R32.
It was an R32 with 3.6, but it was an R32.
So this is an R32.
This is
Skyline.
an R32.
Yeah,
but it is a
Skyline.
Skyline GTR.
Dope.
R32. So that's the RB26. Now apparently this one is 650 horsepower.
Well, it sounds the part. Sounds the part.
You know what though? I think that car could have a lot less and still sound.
Oh,
similar
yeah, fantastic!
To that,
But it sounds brilliant. That sounds really, really nice.
And it's funny because that guy did. There's a whole video of him doing all these launches, and it's just the same thing over and over and over. And I think he had the all-wheel drive disabled.
I'm fairly certain that he doesn't get bored.
No, probably not. I think he had the all-wheel drive disabled. I think it was just the rear because he was braking like going sideways.
The booty was going all over the place.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't see that car doing that all-wheel drive ish. So no, I'll clean it up later.
No, I'm just fixing because the stickers come. Okay.
I know a detailer.
Okay.
Who do we got here? We got Pinch Weasel.
Hey.
He said Gallo 12 or Gallo 24.
Oh, you don't remember? When fucking Paul Walker, not Need for Speed, Fast and Furious 2, when he's asking for a partner, 24.
That took wow. I feel bad for not knowing that off the top of my head. You know what? I already have a plan for playing out for this episode, so I'm not going to say anymore.
Oh God.
Oh yes. So we should address the elephant in the room and really say why this is the last one, and then we'll say it once. We'll move on. It's simple. We discussed it. Kacper and I are getting a divorce, and
I didn't think we were going to go in that much detail.
Well, look, the kids have to choose if they're going with dad or if they're going with dad.
Well,
so
when one dad puts no effort and one dad puts no effort, it makes it difficult for the kids.
Look, just because the kids have been made fun of, okay?
Why?
Two dads at school. They don't
okay,
know.
and so how does I don't understand. So they're just not supposed to go to school?
Look, we're not going to hash this out on the podcast in front of everybody. We don't want to air our dirty laundry out in front of everybody. No, the real reason
somebody's is dirtier than the others.
Well, I don't have any laundry because I don't wear clothes.
Facts.
No, the real reason is Kacper is dying.
I am.
A little bit every day.
A little bit every day.
Yeah.
Actually, every second I get closer.
Do you know what they say? Okay, maybe.
The number one cause of death is breathing. I think air. Yeah,
oxygen.
So, oxygen.
Because the more you breathe it in,
the
closer you are to death. And but surprisingly, once you stop breathing it,
it's done.
You're
so
done.
yeah,
it's crazy. But
so the real reason. Go ahead.
Is I'm moving to Ocean City so I can be at H2O.
Boom.
So I can be at H2O all the time. By the way, live from H2O, we are here. I'm cruising the strip right now, so thank you all. You can see the strip right behind me.
Over here.
And we're on the strip right now. I got pulled over 4 times.
There's tons of cars over there.
I punched a cop right in the mouth.
Well, fuck OCPD. I mean,
oh no, it was the state trooper. It wasn't even.
Fuck MDPD.
Yeah. You know what? Because that's how I roll.
Word. This is very, very belchy, but it's good.
It is. No. So
the real reason.
See, no one's gonna know what the actual reason is. We keep making it up. I don't know what that was.
Trickery.
Nah, it comes down to we discussed the goal. What we intended this podcast for originally, where we see it going. As awesome as we love doing it,
it's a good time.
It is a lot of work, and trying to see that work. There's got to be that happy medium
between work equating
work and reward.
Yeah.
and goal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really...
Well put.
I mean, what are we really doing here?
We're just really having fun.
I mean, we've given great consumer information that will live on for eternity.
I mean, as the producer of content, I believe that some of the information that I've provided has been absolutely
110%.
subpar to no one.
Exactly. Actually, we've gotten over close to 1,000 emails from the guys over at the Grand Tour.
Oh yeah,
Clarkson
and
Hammond.
And Hammond as well, Hamster.
And that's another reason they've asked both of us to be on the show.
Well, they asked us both to be on the show because they told us that we were stealing not content, but stealing followers from their
viewership.
Show.
Yeah, exactly.
Viewership, and so it was affecting their income.
Yeah.
Whereas this does not affect our income.
Clarkson had to sell one of his Ford GTs.
Yeah.
You know, Hammond had to get rid of a 911.
We felt horrible. And James May...
Nothing
but
whatsoever. But he was just...
bought another Volvo, but
he was on a bike.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, it's what it comes
to. But, we felt bad.
You felt really bad. So
obviously, don't ask them because they won't admit to talking to us.
So
but they'll actually say, who are they? We've never even met them. What are you talking about?
That's very
But that's very like them.
It's very British of them
exactly.
to ignore who we are.
Completely. So...
we're not name dropping.
No.
Good old Jer.
Yeah.
Jeremy. You all know him as Clarkson.
Jezza.
I call him Jer.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Jaybird.
Richard hates being called the hamster.
Oh my God, he hates it. Yeah. We spoke to him, and he said that when he actually picked up the phone, he had Bluetooth set up in his car, and when he picked up the phone when we called, we said hamster, and he almost wrecked again, just like he did a couple of months ago. So we felt horrible.
I felt really bad. He does not like that.
No.
So we're on a first name basis with them now. And, look, I feel bad, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
So yeah. So cheers.
Cheers. Now, with that being said, we are. Well, you know what? We're going to keep the YouTube channel going because that's going to host that. Yeah. Right now, that costs me nothing to have everything there.
Yeah.
And the Libsyn account will end probably at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go back and listen to all the episodes on iTunes or anywhere else, you can do that up and probably till the end of the month. But if it's after that, you can go on to YouTube and watch all of our videos.
Yeah.
And I will be making the nursery rhymes public at the end of the month. There's 4 of them now.
Hey.
And so they'll be public on YouTube at the end of the month, and you can still watch there. But I think we might still do something once in a while, like maybe another Wookiees episode.
Yeah.
But just not. It'll just be on.
Yeah.
Just on
be
YouTube.
A kind of like a spur of the moment sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. We haven't really discussed that at all, but that's all it really is to it. You know, I'm going to continue to do my other podcast, Tales of Honor. Kacper's got some other things in the pipeline that he's working on. So, our schedules are going to be a big part of this.
Yeah, it's going to start conflicting real hard real soon, unfortunately.
Yeah. And you know what? One of the podcasts that I listened to that actually featured both this and Tales of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
They actually had a question where when do you stop your podcast? Like, when do you stop doing it? And one of the answers was, if I remember it, when you start dreading doing it. Now, it's not the case.
No, not at all.
But when there are times where I'm like, oh shit, I have to do that, and like,
yeah,
not that I don't like doing it, but
it's just the time, and it's working it into what you're already doing.
And then look at this weekend, I have that truck here for coating. And having to find time to do this, your work, your schedule, my schedule, the kids.
I had to fuck up some hair,
Exactly. Yeah. So it's crazy. It's a lot of work. So, but what I'm going to do though, while we're recording, is I'm going to. We've never officially gone over our stats. Let's do it.
Let's just
live.
Do it, dude.
We're doing it live.
Live. As a Français, it is called live. In vive.
That's Spaniard?
In vive.
Speaking of Spaniard, David has joined our Instagram Live.
Hey.
So while I pull this up here, I don't think we've ever gone over it. I'm not going to go over by episode, but just kind of give you an idea. Or in a world. By the way, how was that video I put out yesterday?
That was fucking phenomenal. I was dead. Thanks for catching my nipple and and just the outline of my fucking tattoo.
Crystal could not stop laughing. She's like, "You're such a dick for doing it." I'm like,
it was so funny. It was fucking hilarious.
I can't help it. That's.
I was like, it's all good. It's all good. I'll take it.
And then I took that interview with Ross.
Yeah.
That was when they were doing a movie premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that was a good interview that he did. His interviews are always awesome. Like whenever he gets asked to do something.
He's a funny fucking guy, man.
He is. I love that clip I put in
Quite
there too.
humorous, if you will.
Let's see. Okay, episode show geographic. So I'm going to go over geographic locations first.
Oh yeah.
So no surprise, the United States is 98.24% of our listenership.
Is that a word?
Listenership? Yes. Yeah, it actually is.
Okay. I'm not being a dick. I just legit wanted to know.
You're coming for me. I don't like it.
I wanted to know if it's a fucking word. That's all.
And this is why we're ending the show.
This is all I wanted to know. And you just fucking had to take it there.
So 9,089 downloads have been in the United States, followed by Canada with 50, Japan 26. And I only think the Japan download is there is because we've used the word Zima in some of the titles and descriptions because it's still manufactured in Japan. Yeah. So I really think
it's possible.
Down Under in Australia, Hugh Jackman, Nicole Kidman, they listen to the show. Avid listeners, Hugh Jackman and Nicole Kidman. Keith Urban, another one. 21 downloads from Australia.
All right.
Now it says here other regions. These are people who don't have like location turned on their computer or phones or whatever. 18.
Okay.
The UK 13. India 12.
Ooh.
Back to Poland 6. Sweden because we've said Volvo.
Volvo.
We've probably said Volvo 6 times, so we have 6 listeners from Sweden. Brazil 2. Jamaica me crazy for 2 downloads, man. The Russian Federation.
Fake
1.
News.
We do have Russian ties.
That was Putin.
Apparently. The United Arab Emirates.
I can't believe we had a fucking download from the UAE. That's fantastic.
New Zealand.
Nova Zelandia.
1. Germany, only 1 in Germany, surprisingly. I think for all we've talked about German-wise, you'd think that we've had more about that. But
folks are Germans, yeah.
What was this one? Itali? 1.
It's Vitali, but they drop the V.
Silent.
It's silent.
It's a silent, but it's an invisible.
Silent. That way you know it's silent.
You can't mispronounce it.
Exactly. There's no ambiguity there.
We have Dominican Republic 1.
A.
And the Philippines 1.
Right.
So that's our other. So we'll break down.
So we got around.
Oh, you could say that.
You can say it, and it is not false.
Let's break it down. So the U.S. market, surprisingly, Washington, D.C. is our highest.
That's phenomenal. Who is in D.C.?
The White House. I see no reason to continue the show now.
Could you imagine? Just fucking tomorrow we get a call. Why are you stopping the podcast?
I look forward to it every
week. In a world of fake news, give me real. Who's this Kacper?
Who's this Kacper guy? I imagine the Polacks. Some of them are good people, but that one sounds like a bad. How do you say hombre in Polish?
And is he a citizen? Is he a real citizen?
To the other side of the potato with him. Can you believe, first of all, we've gone 29 episodes without getting political.
Have we?
Yeah.
Really?
Without taking a side.
Oh.
Like I think we've done like fake news. We've done a Bernie voice. We've dropped our phones.
Hey.
Oh, that's my phone.
Yeah,
oh, sorry about that, y'all. It's because Casper's moving around too much.
Fuck you! I didn't even do anything. You were doing your little.
Eddie from Lancaster. Okay, well, All right, so hang on, YouTube, Facebook Live. We're getting there. So, no, we've never gone like bashing anyone. We did talk
Specifically
in the new. We did our very first episode. We talked about the news and Trump being more hard on imports and stuff like that. Yeah. I did make a joke about having information to Hillary's arrest. So, I mean, we've taken both sides. That's good. In a world now, where news isn't fucking everything.
It's just funny.
Politics is.
Will you fix your fucking phone?
God damn it! I don't have. Stay. Don't do that. But like in a world where everything is, there's politics. It's even in fucking football now.
Yeah.
So like, there's no outlet. So I'm glad we didn't go that way.
Yeah,
until just now.
Well, I mean, that was just an impression, which is I think still okay.
Is he a real Polak?
Other side of the potato with him. Okay, so Washington, D.C.
Would it be a bad time to tell you that there's a small praying mantis on top of your
I
headphones?
fucking hate you. Dude, we'll get into that. So we'll sort it by regions. Now, it does it by geographic, like...
Regions?
No, like... okay, well...
Is it like a topographic map where elevation determines the map, listener?
So this first section is by state. So actually, Virginia is our highest state with 2,000 downloads, followed by Pennsylvania, 1,700. New York, I'm rounding, is 1,000. California, 775. Maryland, 704. Illinois, District of Columbia. Actually, they show me a map here. What states do we not have downloads? And let's do that. Montana. Fuck Montana.
There's nobody in Montana.
North Dakota.
Montana's a backyard.
Both Dakotas have nothing, so fuck them.
What is a Montana?
Nebraska. Have you ever had... No, in your whole life, has anyone ever said to you, yeah, I'm from Nebraska?
No. Isn't Nebraska like that place where there's just that one straight road of nothing?
That's called the Midwest.
Okay.
That's the entire Midwest.
Okay.
I'm from Nebraska. Where'd you go to school? Oh, I went to Nebraska High School. There's one. Yeah, one school in Nebraska. Just one. Wyoming, none. Utah, we've had 4. Colorado. New Mexico, none. We've even had 7 in Alaska. 4 in Hawaii. Sorry, none in Hawaii. Never mind. West Virginia. Vermont. We're awfully close to Vermont to have no downloads.
I don't think location has much to do with it.
Maine, none. Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware. Yeah. Iowa, none. So
we'd like to collectively say fuck all of you.
Yeah. But surprisingly, less states have listened than have listened, that's a good.
Less states have listened than have listened.
Haven't listened than
Enunciate.
Have.
Enunciate.
Look, it's been a long day. It's been a long day.
Foreshadowing. Maybe.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Who knows?
Markets, yes. So it goes by market. Washington, D.C. is the highest. Then Philly, New York City, San Fran, Chicago, Baltimore, Harrisburg, Los Angeles, Cleveland, Detroit. Who's our lowest? Providence, Rhode Island.
Well, there's like 3 people in Rhode Island.
Oh, wait a minute. No, there's a second page. Hang on. Spokane, Washington is our lowest. Followed by Jacksonville, Tampa, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, Denver, Fort Myer, El Paso, Phoenix, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Shreveport. Oh, isn't that down like Louisiana?
I don't even know.
Shreveport.
I don't know my geography that well.
That's down south, ain't it?
I don't know.
Look, if it was a potato, you could tell me exactly where it was.
I would tell you where it fucking came from, how deep in the ground it was, what kind of spud DNA it has. I could tell you the exact thickness of the skin.
So let's go by popular content. Which episodes have been the most popular? If I can do that, I know I can. I just gotta. Here we go. So total. You want to take a guess at our first one? Most popular?
I want to say the motorcycle episode.
Mm-mm.
No? Which one? The motorsport episode?
Nope.
Which one?
Wookiees in the Woods.
Really?
That was the number one most listened to episode.
How many
episode
downloads?
14, 602
Oh, wow.
downloads, yep. Followed by episode 3, Don't Be a Dick. By 400. I mean, Wookiees had a 200-some lead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't Be a Dick, that was with Alex Malinsky in the garage. The worst the worst quality one has the second most downloads. Episode 10, what was that one? Colin Chuck Norris, that was number 3. I don't remember what this was about.
You got a dragon on your shirt, and it has a mustache.
It's a very good mustache.
Yeah. Did you get that at Steel District Barbershop? Or?
Got it from Wookiees in the Woods.
No, I know. I was
the
there.
mustache.
I was there. I have the shirt too. Yours is hella faded. Do you not have any other clothing?
It's not hella faded.
No, it's fucking faded as hell, dude.
It's because I wear my shit.
You wear that only, apparently.
Yeah, well, don't be a dick.
Well, you know.
Colin Chuck Norris was episode 10. On our 10th episode, we talk about a lot of mishaps that have happened to us and our listeners, contests, and how a Nokia 3310 can ruin your life.
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode. Who do we have on that one? Mishaps. That was Dom on that one?
I don't remember. Yeah, he might have been.
Yeah, Dom was there for
Dom was
the
on that
mishaps.
one, yeah.
What was that? Was that you?
No.
God damn it, you're fucking it up.
No.
We'll go back here. Who else we got? So
I can't do it. Try.
Then Do You Remember episode 8?
That was Danny.
That was Danny. That might have been
Danny and
Motorsports.
yeah, that was a motorsport episode.
And then No Room for Domestic Abuse was after that. Episode 4, Kevin.
I would agree. Yeah.
Ricky Martin, episode 13. Man, we had some fucking good episode titles. Humble Mechanic, Charles, came in after that. Episode 1, He Hit the Curb, is actually surprisingly in the middle. Man, listen to these titles. Bust a Nut. Ebola. Do It for Dale. Fuqua. He called him fat.
I called Paul fat.
Pablo. As long as it fits in my mouth.
Sorry, Pablo. And yeah, as long as it does, I don't see a problem.
The island of Come On, I Wanna Leia. Zimas and Polacks. Put an M badge on it. I have a Goldberg tattoo. Put the sheep in the back. The saga ends. Tropical Mermaid. St. James, Street James. Got some in my throat.
Yeah. Watch that semen. It'll get you every time.
Yeah, every time. Technology sucks. One little nugget. Summer's almost over.
I haven't played Xbox in 2 months.
Well, mistakes happen. He did what to a dead horse? Have you ever heard of Volvo? Yeah. So yeah,
Word.
We had a pretty good. We had a pretty good run.
No, absolutely.
Pretty good run.
Can I ask you a question? Did you do anything automotive related this week? Because I feel kind of bad. I don't think I did too much this week.
You know what? Just between you and me.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, fucking.
Just between you and me, though.
The only thing I did was
actually that's not true. I did do some stuff.
I looked for cars. I found one.
I did do some stuff.
I might buy it. Maybe.
But we're not there yet.
No.
Hang on a second.
I'm afraid.
Why is this telling me it's stopped recording?
No.
Yeah, but it's I'm getting it there.
Well, then good, because the quality's okay off of that. But it's fucking ridiculous.
It told me system overload. I don't understand that.
Neither do I.
That's crazy.
That's kind of weird.
Well, I guess if you would like to, I'll try to fix this as you talk about. Big surprise, Casper's going to talk about BMW.
So,
So, dude.
I may or may not have mentioned my infatuation for one very specific car,
Volvo.
BMW line. And
BMW makes Volvo?
I believe they do. But so the whole thing is that after I got rid of this wagon, there's been a void in my heart, and
That was a fatty tumor.
the void is the fatty tumor.
Yeah.
The
Volvo was a fatty tumor.
The Volvo was a very fatty tumor. And so I was recently thinking about, just looking around the market and such like that. And I came across a couple of really nice M3s that I have mentioned on the show as being legitimately the only car that I have consistently wanted. And when I say consistently, I mean like consistently to the point where
Is there another definition for consistently?
Because some people, English is hard. And
says the
Pollock. And so recently I actually started thinking about not just looking and browsing through Craigslist by saying, oh, that's a nice car, cool. But I actually started inquiring with these owners. And I came across one that I really, really liked. I like the color. I like the color of the interior. I did like the transparency of the ad, but I don't know whose man's this is, but this dude tried to pull some
that guy. You're going
some foo-foo lame fucking shit on me.
Yeah.
So I come across this ad.
And if you're listening,
you're a fucking fuckboy.
And you won't have to listen to us anymore.
No, but you're a fuckboy. But my guy puts up an ad. Ad's been up for 12 days. The car's for sale for a certain amount, so it's on sale for $7,000. I said, okay, cool, nice, awesome. Let me hit him up. I hit him up. We hit it off. Like, the chemistry is flying. He's talking about his GC8 project. I'm talking about my old R32, and he sent me pictures, and I sent him a dick pic, and it was going great. But as we're going back and forth, and he says, I have a guy coming this Saturday, as in today, our recording day, to come take a look at this car. If it falls through, you're first in line. I'm like, cool, that sounds awesome. We continue talking, bullshitting about the game in general. So he sends me some higher quality photos, and I say, hey, dude, honestly, I really, really, hope this, not to sound like a dick, but I kind of hope this sale falls through, because if this car is as transparent as you're making it sound, I'm really, really interested. He goes, well, if you give me asking price, the car's all yours. I'm like, finger on the chin. Cool. I'm thinking in my head, clean car, good ad. Some of the maintenance that's, commonly a nuisance on these cars has been addressed. I don't see that much of a problem giving this guy 7. This is okay.
Because he was asking 7.
Because he was asking 7 in the ad.
You didn't make that clear.
No,
so
no. I'm fucking getting to it. You fix your fucking recording shit. I tell the guy, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. If the car is as pristine as you're making it sound to be, then I will gladly give you the money. He goes, all right, cool. I'm glad you feel that way about like close to $8,000. And I'm like, question mark. So I sent him a picture of his fucking ad where it says 7,000. Response verbatim. Oh, LOL. Yeah, I dropped the price twice and forgot. Haha. I'm like,
how convenient.
How convenient for you, sir. So the asking price is $8,000. And in my head, I'm like, no, fucker. The asking price is $7,000 because that's what your ad says. So he goes, and immediately, well, my friend has one for $8,500 that's been resprayed if you're interested. So I said, Lord have mercy. Put it together, and I said, listen, buddy, I was drawn to your car because of the way it looks and because of how clear your ad was. If I wanted a car for $8,500, I would rather set aside the money, wait it out, and buy a car for $10,000 to $11,000 with half the mileage of what you're selling for. Because I'm sorry, like you don't fucking go back up in price after you dropped it. Your asking price is what your fucking ad says. You don't put an asking price and they say, oh, by the way, my actual asking price is $8,000. So yeah.
Did I mean till death do we part? No. Yeah. I meant like Tuesday.
Yeah, so fuck that. And then I incidentally came across, I was like, whatever, fuck it. And then I just looked around and I think it was the Virginia or the Washington, D.C. area, which coincidentally is our biggest market. So
Shout out!
So if you're listening, if this guy is listening, you're actually really cool.
Yeah.
Not my favorite color combo. It is silver with a Dove interior. For anybody that knows Dove, it's like an off-white. I never disliked them. I actually like the Dove interior, but the imperfections are seen a little bit more quickly than in darker seats, obviously. But so it's a silver with Dove. Again, a lot of things addressed. Not a lot of things, but the main things that I would be concerned for are addressed. It's cleaner than the white car, for sure. Without a doubt. No
guy's more transparent.
Oh my God! Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no issue. The issues that I did ask for, he did express. He sent me photo proof of the issues that he was talking about, which are, realistically speaking, on a grand scale, like very minuscule. And so the asking price is a little bit higher, but the mileage is lower. It's a newer car. So I'm hoping maybe I can make this happen. We'll see what happens. But I've been in talks with him. We're just talking. It's nothing serious.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Really.
But fuck it. I mean, I'm hoping this happens, and I will do an update. I will post to the Gear Shift Instagram page and put a photo and say, hey, this is my new car.
You know, I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
I'm really just...
Your sarcasm is not appreciated.
Really... Fuck, I can't do this.
So Christof fucking hates that gen car.
Look,
he does not think they're attractive at all.
You're correct. However, let me be clear that color is pretty meh.
No, I know.
Like that's nothing to get excited about. Like, no. Oh, it's silver.
But I kind of like that it's... Actually, before I really wanted to be...
You kind of like that it's blah.
Yeah. I can... kind of move. I feel like the want for like a really nice color for this car has kind of gone away from me. I actually kind of like the blah. For some reason, this blah I kind of like.
Well, you've been living that Gorf life for too long.
Yeah, all the attentions.
So you kind of need to go underneath the radar, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Sure, let's go with that.
Because my GTI gets way too much attention.
There it is. Let's go with that. Yeah.
But I really want to have God's Chariot. I want to have the ultimate driving machine. So yeah, no, but it's again something that I really wanted, and I'm not gonna know whether I really want it or not until I buy it. So, and if I didn't buy it, then I'll sell it because they're staying up in value, so it's okay.
I don't know what you just said.
A balance of reasoning with
you ever
desire.
What was Tracy? It's Tracy Morgan. What movie was Tracy? Was it a Kevin Smith movie? Was it Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Dude, I don't know.
I think Tracy Morgan's in that.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. And he looks at them and goes, "Little man, I don't know what the fuck you just said, but I like you." That's the only line I remember him saying than that. I don't know what the fuck you just said. That's my best Tracy Morgan.
I like it.
I'm not even going to attempt to do a real Tracy Morgan at this point.
That's where I'm at, though. So yeah, so cool beans.
Yeah. So that's what you did.
That's all I did. My replacement wheel came in, which is nice.
Yeah. So I did do that. I did pick that up. I did coat it.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Because, yeah, I need it. Because I don't want that curbage. Because that shit look foo-foo lame. So I need to take that off, swap the tire.
You're losing horsepower. That's really what we're down to.
Copious amounts. It's ridiculous. I can walk faster from 0 to 60 miles an hour, which I can't reach by walking, than my car right now. So that tells you a lot. It's more so the weight imbalance. Because when I scuff the paint, a good chunk of the weight of the wheel. Well, it's aerodynamics
because now there's a chop and the wind is catching in those
So it's like I get like a wobble. Now. It's pulling. I get a wobble and a pull, and it's legit. Like it's so light that when the wind hits, I'm three-wheeling. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, crazy. Up around what? You're doing like what, 160 at this point?
About 160.
165, you'd say?
Kilometers, yeah, just about. So
miles.
Yes.
An hour.
Close course. Even though I'm pretty certain there's a governor at 130 for this car.
Erroneous.
No, because I was coming back from New York to one
it should be about like 120.
Yeah, and I never experienced a governor before.
On a you were on your way home on a closed course.
Yes, I was on my way home on a closed course with all safety gear intact and a tech inspection signed off, plastered in the window of my car.
Wait, have you never experienced a governor?
No.
Dude, it's the weirdest feeling.
It is. It fucking just killed off the power of the car. I'm coming up to and it's just my car goes, but it starts coming down.
But like you don't fall on your face.
No, it's very gradual, but it's still very unexpected.
Yeah. You would think it would just maintain what you're doing.
Well, the Volvo didn't have a governor from what I remember. So
it also didn't have a fully functioning motor.
Well, when I still had the one that was functioning 6 years ago, it was okay.
But even now we know that was fucked.
Yeah. So
yeah. You would think it would just maintain a governor would be, but no, it it like kicks you off for a second to make you back off, and then you come
It says,
back
"Whoa,
on.
buddy, calm the fuck down. You're
Yeah,
good."
let's take a step back here and think about your decisions.
Stupid governor.
Okay.
Thanks, Obama.
No, it's Wolf. Tom Wolf is our governor.
No.
Which fuck him. I don't like
Yeah.
him. He's. Oof. I don't like him. Whatever.
But yeah.
I think here.
So you coated my wheel.
I coated your wheel.
Appreciate it. You got a truck in there now.
I'm doing that. It's a brand new GMC Sierra SLT Z71 4x4 in white, which is, God, I wish it was the only color manufacturers would ever make.
Well, should we address your horse blinds about everything or no?
I mean, everything?
Now, there's not everything, but quite a few things.
You could look.
Christof doesn't like anything other than white cars.
I will agree with
Christof
most,
doesn't like anything other than silver wheels.
most things.
Christof doesn't like anything that's not Volkswagen or BMW. No, I'm sorry, Volkswagen or Audi or Porsche. Or
That's the
BMW
same- it's the same family.
or BMW 850. But that's the only exception. And a Volvo 240. But that's it.
I mean,
And the Hyundai Genesis 38. And the Toyota Echo.
I feel there it is. I spent hours looking for a clip of an Echo, a good
I
Echo.
found one. I found a couple, but they're
No,
fucking
of a drive-by.
horrible.
Yeah, I know.
You can't find anything.
Dude, I found like a 350 horsepower supercharged one. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but it was on a dyno, so you could.
Somebody boosted an Echo.
Oh, lots of people boost them, man. Lots of people
Fucking
boost
hilarious.
them.
That's hilarious.
I just want to play this again.
That is just... I can't, dude.
Yeah. No, lots of people boost them. I was finding tons of boosted videos. Speaking of the Toyota Echo, I tried very, very hard to get the human DSG here on the finale.
But he's not being in relationship and social and such.
He has a date. They grow
Which
up
is so
so
cute.
fast.
Do you know this person?
I don't, but
Oh, man.
little Kevin grows up so fast. I remember
When he was 25 and
I
you met him.
I just can't talk about this right now, okay?
He's literally like your age.
I can't talk about this, all right? I'm proud of him. It's my little boy. It's little Kev.
I can't imagine Kevin on a date.
It's little Kev. Oh, yeah, his dick's out the whole time.
I can't. Yeah, well, that... I could literally imagine just Kevin like saying, "Sup," and then going like this. and then just looking at her, and she gives him a face, and he goes, "I don't know what you want to do with it. Just do something with it."
Look, it's either this or dinner. What do you want to do? Well, there are chicken fingers. Let's have the dinner first.
Fine, whatever.
No, yeah, he said he's out on like a second date with this girl. So good for him.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I'll have to show you. I'll post a video. It's unrelated to anything we were just talking about. But
Hey.
Kevin sent me a text today, and he said, "Hey, after 2 years of Nissan ownership, I finally did a burnout." I'm
You
like,
never did a burnout before?
not in that car.
Really?
He's always been kind of fucking.
If you can't blame me.
That go your way? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna turn off the live video. No more of that. Go fuck yourself. So, sorry everybody on
End
Instagram Live. I don't know who's left here. Rafael, maybe. I don't know who's on here anymore. But sorry, it keeps falling. I'm unprepared. You're just gonna have to watch on YouTube. Oh my God, I'm shaking all over the place. So. He sent me the video. Oh, yeah. So he's never done the burnout. He's always been afraid to break something. It was his fear. I'm pretty sure it's what he told me. He didn't want to break anything. Being his synchros are already sketchy they need to be replaced already.
Yeah.
He wants to do the transmission out of a 370.
Probably can handle more power, I'm sure.
And it's apparently, 350 or 370. I don't remember now. But it's a direct swap, pretty much. So, pardon me. He... so I said to him, like, well, I'm not looking at a video of you doing it right now, so I don't believe you. So
no.
He then proceeds to send me the video. He must have already went home. He was in the Jetta, and he goes back to where he did it, and he takes a video of the marks. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
His exact words Let me pull them up here. His exact words. Dump the clutch and let Jesus take the wheel. He's like, it's so easy and it does very well.
Well, yeah.
I guess he had just, I asked him, I'm like, how high did you rev before dumping it? He's like, probably 5,000 to 6,000, which
is only about halfway.
Well, that and that car's not really into peak power and boost, and it's like it's not picking up anything until that point anyway. So that's about where it needs to be. But
True.
I'm like, well, bye-bye tires. It's long. It's really long. And he said he did it twice. And the second one, I mean, they're pitch black.
Where did he do it? Where on the closed course did he do it?
On the closed course that
Just
he was
show me
at,
where it is on the where it's at.
There was a church on the closed course. So, yeah.
Passing by old lady's house.
What? Yeah. Well.
So I did it at the church down the street from my house, right on the Jetta. Right.
Can you see that? See this way.
I see where he's at. Oh.
There we go. I did two. The second one was better. And keep going. And I keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I say so.
That's pretty impressive. I mean, well, it makes sense when you know the car.
Well, yeah.
That car's kind of power to probably keep going and going.
It's the slowest piece of shit I've ever driven.
Speaking of slow pieces of shit,
still the fastest car I've ever driven.
I did. It's a tie between that for me, that and what is now Derek's S4.
S4, right?
B5 S4. Yeah. But those are two different power bands. You have the Nissan, which is all up top, and you start to move, and the S4 it's just low end torque, and 4-wheel and go. So two different. Although the closed course that I was at was a residential closed course, and I think it was like 120 when I had to stop because there was an oncoming car.
I don't remember how fast I went in his car. I didn't go that quick. I think I might have hit 100. I don't remember. But it was...
And with Kevin, on the closed course that I was on with Kevin...
I've never seen anybody be so... Let's fucking go in that kind of a car with me. He's like, we get in the car, and I'm like, okay. He's like, just fucking get on it. And I'm like, okay, I'll get on it, okay. When you start, like... sliding in third, it's scary.
On that car, you have to go. There's
no
ginger around. You gotta go. You gotta beat it a little bit because like even there's no being gentle with it.
Yeah, I didn't floor right off the bat. I kind of took it like the first two pulls. I want to say I was like just past half throttle just to feel where it like kind of starts to go.
I haven't driven it with the new brakes though,
and then I'm sure it's gonna be a lot better. And then once we were on the way back, then I was like.
I was trying to stop. Hey! I was trying to slow it down at 150 with the old stock brakes, and that was
probably not a good time.
That I was concerned.
Well, yeah. I mean, did you see the stock brakes?
But I'm like,
they're this fucking big.
Kevin wouldn't let me do this if it was a bad idea.
Well, yeah.
And that's why Kevin said I'm not allowed to drive his car anymore. So,
well, that makes sense.
But I got to drive Alex's Golf R with the new turbo.
You said you were disappointed. Not disappointed, but you were expecting more.
I was expecting a lot more, to be honest. I've already chatted with him about this. Yeah. I think the tune, they tuned it.
Does he not have a boost
conservative? Gauge? He does.
Well, then does he not know what he's supposed to be having?
He's at like 28, 29 psi.
Okay.
But I think they just retarded the timing.
Okay.
They pulled back timing so that he's, and your boost gauge is not going to tell you what your timing is.
No, of course not.
But, I think it's a pretty conservative tune. I don't know why. They want him to do the fueling kit that can go with it. So apparently, I don't know. I had a chance to drive it again when I brought it back here to clean it up for him, and getting it on a longer stretch was a little bit more satisfying than the short little pulls.
How is it overall though?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. I mean, for a little car, it's not bad. I would dare say it's in. If it's not in the 11s, it's not by much.
Really?
It's missing it by a little bit. I still say my butt dyno's telling me he's under 400. That's my butt dyno, which is pretty accurate.
Mm.
You know, the R32 is around like 750. You know, but according to my butt dyno,
As in like 7.5.
no, there's some like weird Afghani conversion there.
Okay, yeah.
It's equal to about 208 horsepower.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
My cams did arrive.
They did.
I'm very, very excited about that. It's crazy that I get to hold them after wanting them for over 6 years. Like, that's just crazy to me.
Yeah. But by all means, go ahead and downplay the car that I want for the past 10 years.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
6 years.
And this is why
But I actually have them.
Yeah. I'm working on getting it. I'm taking the steps.
Well, thanks for tuning into Gear Shift,
This
everybody.
this is business for you, so you should be pushing for me to get this car.
I know. I know.
I think that'll look really nice.
You just no. I
know. I really think
that car doesn't do it for me. That's
no,
all
but,
it is.
No, I know. But I think I legit think that you might tolerate it better if you drive it. Have you ever driven one or no? That body? No, right?
No, I drove the E46.
Yeah. Which is,
but even then, I didn't. No, I didn't even take that car out.
yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, that car.
I thought you had to go get. No, you had to go get gas in the E92.
That was the E92.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the E46 I didn't drive. I brought that in the driveway. I took it out on the road, for a sun check because depending on the time of the day, I have to go out on my little road there to see because I have too much shade at certain times of the day. So,
That's a very clean car.
Yes.
Pristine car.
You should just buy that from them.
Too much money.
Eh.
The E46, I love the E46, but it doesn't do it for me like the E36.
Well,
this is my attainable, not really dream car.
I still don't.
I think you will like it if you drive it, though. I do. Personally, I think you'll like driving it.
I'm not saying I won't like it.
Yeah. No, I don't get it. It doesn't do it for you the same way.
It's not going
to
to change my opinion of it, though. Like I've never once said that it's a garbage car.
No,
I've never once said that any BMW is a garbage car.
Truth.
I don't think I've ever said that.
No. But there's only one that does it for you. Well, two maybe. Maybe the 2002, the old school one.
Anything pre-80s will always, for almost every manufacturer, is always going to do it for me. Yeah. I mean, think anything. Go right down the manufacturer list. If it's pre-80s,
pretty much does it. Yeah.
I am
agreed.
Almost, and well, there's a sweet spot. I'd say mid 60s to late 70s is my sweet spot. That's a pretty big sweet spot, but
it covers a lot because a lot of
if I were to go for every manufacturer,
I'm sure you'll find something
guaranteed that range. I'm good with.
Word.
I mean Volkswagen, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
BMW, you have the 2002. The
old 3 Series, the old 3 Series.
Because everything was more boxy and they were smaller. Well,
yeah, no, they were.
European stuff was
smaller.
Because you look at like the 60s and 70s, American was bigger. They were boats. So, but Ford, I mean, you have the Mustang, Chevy Camaro, Charger. That was another car. I looked at so many cars last night. I spent like 3 hours looking for a car for the intro.
Yeah.
I was looking at old Cosworth stuff.
Yeah.
Couldn't get
dope stuff.
I couldn't get a decent video. I was looking at old Mustang videos. I almost put your old R32 in it.
Did you really? I wonder if I would have realized it.
I had it. I had it queued up. I'm like, no, because I was really thinking we started with an R32. I'd like to end with an R32.
Which we did, but
a Volkswagen.
It is not the same.
Right. So I'm like, I had it, and I decided not.
Yeah.
And I had mine up, and I decided not. Yeah, I bounced around a lot.
I'm sure.
I had the Passat up, too, because then I'm like, well, we started with a 3.6. Maybe I put my old Passat in there.
Yeah.
I decided,
which sounded pretty nice. I never heard it in person, but the videos were...
Your
videos are pretty solid, I think.
This was actually before I used an external microphone. So it's not...
It still sounded nice.
It's not as good, but...
It's not as crispy. Not quite as crispy.
It works.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will have it up momentarily.
Momentarily.
Let's see here. Here we go. Uploads. Hang on. Here it is.
Sounds nice, man.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I thought it sounded really good. But again, I'd never heard it in person.
Yeah, too bad that was your car.
Was it?
That was your
That's what I said, dude. I don't even remember. Don't even remember what my car sounded like. That sounded pretty good. That sounded pretty good.
I'll keep my opinion on that.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
Your opinion has already been revealed, my guy.
This is. Oh, hang on. It's gonna do a fucking commercial. God damn it.
Okay, well then I'll go.
Hang on.
Favorite video of all time.
I got it right.
You ready? You ready?
So let me skip. I'm gonna skip to the part where I.
No, leave it.
No, hang on. Hang on.
You fucking.
Hang on.
You had the tip in, dude. Sounds heavy. Sounds front row drive.
Hear that burnout in the third gear.
Boom.
DSG fart. Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. It was a. So that was R32 downpipes on the 3.6. They bolt right up to the manifold. So you're going from 4 cats to 2 cats. The 3.6 has 4 cats, which is ridiculous.
Retarded.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then it had 2 resonators after the cats. Then it had 1 big resonator after that, and then 2 mufflers at the very, very end. So there were 2, 4, 5, 7, 9 muffling devices on that entire exhaust. There's no need for that.
Why?
There's no need for that.
Why?
So I removed that was everything removed except for the first 2 cats and the last 2 mufflers. That was it. It needed a custom exhaust, that car did. But go on, your turn.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
What the hell is that? Is that Supra? I was just about to say Volvo. Fucking.
Favorite video of all time.
Well, no, because of the fact that you hear it just go, whop, 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 which it's spinning.
Yeah.
So
That was a 640 horse car, though. I forgot if it was Norway or Sweden, but it was somewhere in the Scandinavian countries. Well-known car.
actually, this video keeps popping up, and I haven't actually gotten a chance to listen to it. I want to listen to it.
What is it?
Hang on. It's on a snowy road. Little pull up a hill, slipping on the road in 1, 2, 3 gears. Exhaust is pretty much straight piped. Stock resonator was removed and replaced with straight pipes on the rear. Mufflers were removed. Is this gonna happen? Like, is this gonna we're gonna go? It's driving in snow, so.
Wow. Holy shit, dude.
Tommy Likey.
Oh my.
Do you want to guess what that is?
Is it bad that it sounds like a VR?
You'd be right in saying that it sounds like it. But
It's not a VR.
That's
Is that a V8?
That's a W8.
I was gonna say it's a V.
That's the
W8.
W. Yeah.
I said V8. But
Man.
yeah. That's. I was like on the fence. I'm like, it sounds like a VR, but it sounds like an
And
8-cylinder,
that's
which
a
makes
wagon.
sense. It makes sense that it's a W8.
That's a wagon too.
That sounds fucking fantastic.
That's amazing.
Passat W8?
Yeah, Passat.
That sounds phenomenal.
B5.5. So
Play that bitch one more time.
I just closed it.
You're such a dick.
Hang on. It'll come up my history here.
Dude, that sounds fucking atrociously great.
I've heard
Oxymoron.
W8s before. I've never actually heard them in person, but like.
Oh my god.
Man. Hang on. There's so many Passat W8 videos.
Well, people, that's probably one of the best sounding motors. It's a
Listen to
fucking
that, listen to
horrible
that.
motor to
Listen to that.
have, but as far as maintenance goes, it sounds like a VR on steroids. That's what it is.
Yeah. This is that same car, straight pipe.
Dude. Oh my god. I'll fucking floor it.
I bet you it drones like a bitch.
I'm sure. It sounds very menacing.
Full
though.
throttle about halfway through. Okay, hang on.
Very menacing.
Here we go. Sounds like it revs pretty high.
Dude, it sounds like a
Man.
it sounds like a VR. It sounds like a VR and a V8 had a baby.
W8 open downpipes?
Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna be horrible.
Why do people take such shitty videos?
What is even happening there?
I'm looking at the front fender. What's the fucking point if I can't? Jesus.
Can't even.
Last one.
Yeah.
Last one. This is on a dyno.
Oh.
This is from Soho, 2014. They did a mobile dyno. Good God.
That's pretty fucking high.
That's insane, man. Man, they sound so good.
Why do they have to be such shitty, unreliable cars?
They're just maintenance heavy. It's really all it is.
What? Fuck that.
Well, not even the motor. Well, the motor is, but the B5 and B5.5 Passats were just fucking money pits.
Yeah.
Just nothing but money. Man. That's an underestimated motor. I really think it is. Wow, jeez. I've soiled myself.
No, that was good shit.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I'm gooch, man. Just hoping this guy rides back.
Pardon?
Just hoping this guy rides back.
Oh.
It's only 3 hours away, so that's not that bad.
Where's he at?
Northern Virginia.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Northern Virginia.
No rust. That's all. No rust.
Hopefully, are they problematic? Are they known for rust in areas?
If they're not maintained, if they're not kept clean, yeah, I'm sure, dude.
The thing is about rust is sometimes all the maintenance in the world isn't going to keep that from
True.
from happening.
No, of
so.
course, but it's some cars are absolutely pristine and mint. Some cars have some rust. I really do. I think with those cars, it comes down a lot to the care. A lot. Yeah,
Okay.
I know it's inevitable, and weather,
Yeah.
obviously, and weather,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
weather.
Yeah.
But that's why I would hopefully coat it, and maybe we'll see. Whatever. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens. But and he does. What was the other thing that he had? Strut tower reinforcement, because some of them have had issues with that. So that has already been done on this car.
What is that?
I don't know, some kind of strut tower reinforcement thing. They had some strut tower
Thank you for
issues.
just saying it again.
Yeah. So
What is a strut reinforcement? Well, it's a reinforcement of the strut.
yeah. I think under like some heavier driving in the older cars, they've had like the strut like bodies just
go
come
straight
out.
through.
No, like off of the frame, like bad.
Oh, side to side, not
Yeah.
up and down.
I think so. Yeah.
Didn't what's his
Mikey
name?
60 had that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few months ago.
In the
yeah.
rear though, wasn't it?
I
Or
think
was it in
so.
the front?
I don't remember, but he was camber gang, so
Oh yeah.
that's what happens.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that had much to do with it, but he was camber gang, and that's a problem. So.
Well, it probably doesn't help.
No.
Those tires weren't helping anything because
they're all up and on the Anto right now. He's got the track day tomorrow. So
It was a sick invite I got too. Like,
I mean,
awesome.
no, I told you about that one.
Telling me about it and receiving an invite are two different things.
Well, I think it was booked up when it came up already because it's a private. No, this is NYST. That's a private invite. That's a private invite from Track Experience.
Sick.
Private invite, bro. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I wasn't invited.
I didn't say it to you.
No, I know, but I'm saying I wasn't invited.
Shout out to Dom P90 for the sick invite. sick invite. And I even saw there was an open spot because what's his blanking on the name. The motor blew up the Honda.
Oh, Millie. Yeah. Tommy.
So there was
I think he tried to swap. He literally went out, bought a different motor.
Well, it's a Honda.
Went to go swap, and then I think he was having issues because he was trying to start it all day. He didn't eat since like Thursday until today. Tried to get it done. It got it running, and then it would just die once it got warm. Couldn't figure out the issue. So
Did he buy a Volvo motor?
You know, part of me's glad this shit is over. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I still say these things to you.
You will.
I don't need
But
to
at least not everybody else is gonna know. Well, they will know.
I'm gonna start recording my conversations with you, which is what we've been doing.
Yeah,
This has been a podcast of just recording
a
our
conversation.
conversations. Yeah. So I would say, what did you do this week? We talked about it. Surprisingly, I've received more notifications within the last 24 hours when I announced that it's going to be over than I have the entire series. I did ask people what they did, and they were obviously more concerned that we were ending. Only Connor Newman.
What did Connor say?
He washed it.
Going out with a bang. So now you say that it was sarcasm with the amount of content that you've received from people.
No, I'm being serious.
Oh, concerns, you mean?
No, well, yeah, no, I'm serious. More people responded to us ending than we would normally get for, like, hey, what'd you do to your car this week?
Yeah.
So, which, hey, maybe that, I know it shows some, maybe we were loved.
We were cared for.
But,
He remains now only in my memory.
I know Pinch Weasel said, I don't think I can deal with this kind of negativity right now. American Dan 93 said, no. Gear Shift was one of my favorite podcasts.
Yeah.
No, mommy. No, kitty, stop being a dildo. You're a bad kitty. Ooh, I know some kitty is going to be sleeping with mommy tonight. I love how I put Ron Jeremy eating a carrot out of a cage as the thumbnail.
That's fucking phenomenal.
Do you know how that was such an easy video to find?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm like, Ron Jeremy videos.
Carrot.
They put him in this, I forgot, it was some TV show. The guy was blindfolded, and they said, you have to feed whatever's in this cage a carrot. And he was blindfolded. They opened the blind, it's fucking Ron Jeremy's head. So he's sitting there biting the carrots, and they put his hand further in, and he brushes up against his hand. He's like, oh! Oh, primo shit.
Primo content.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
No sense in dragging this dead horse out, because Casper's just gonna beat it off anyway. Beat it. I mean,
off.
So our Patreon page is going to close.
Continue.
Patreon page is going to close. So I want to thank Eric, and fuck, I should have looked up his name. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hang on.
You do that.
Because now that I have an opportunity to say it, I'm gonna say it right. Here we go. Zero Skill 2113. Alan. So Eric and Alan. I want to thank the two of them for pitching into the Patreon page. Our two Patreons.
I thought Alpha was a Patreon too at one point.
Yes, he is, but not through the Patreon page.
Okay.
He gave it because he wanted to do a one-time donation. He didn't want to do. That's right. So thank you for reminding me about that. So Rafael as well too. Yeah, he wanted to do a one-time, not a recurring.
You good there?
I'm okay.
You good there?
I'm okay.
Champ? Okay.
I know it's an audio show, but I almost died just now.
He did.
So I want to thank the three of them for pitching in the premium content, which is the nursery rhymes. There's 4 of them. It's up on our Patreon page. You have to the end of the month to
get them,
but you got to pay $10 to see those 4, or wait till the end of the month when I put them public. I shouldn't have gave it away, but I did.
You did. You already did at the beginning.
So thank you very much for those. To our followers on Instagram, all 196.
Thanks for the double taps, fam.
The Energy Fiend. Spur Lunkage.
Oh, God, no, don't do it. Don't.
Old Glory Grooming.
Stop.
Aaron Rodriguez Core.
Fucking stop.
Veterans Heart. Lux Auto Detail. Mike Zerling. Keener 778. I feel like I'm at a memorial service. I'm reading every fucking name of Brandon Scott 1. Staff DW. Teddy Built. Teddy! Oh! You go down through all these like, oh man. Pick somebody here. Oh, San Diego Podcast. Man, I love San Diego Podcast. Do you remember that one time? Who else? Luxury is Life 7. Man, we were hanging out once. Me and Luxury is Life 7. We were hanging out with Cootie. Cootie, yeah.
I remember Cootie.
Yeah, 649. Shout out to All-Wheel Drive Swap Jetta. Actually, sounds like a pretty good one to follow back. But so thank you all for following us on social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. These accounts are going to stay open. They're not going to close. You may probably just see less active on there. The YouTube channel is going to stay open because that, as of right after this month, will be the only archive of where this stuff's going to be. We might, like I said, we might do some videos in the future if we get a chance to drive a fucking Kia Stinger.
Oh, we'll definitely do one if we get a chance to drive a Stinger. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh.
There it is.
Apologies.
There it is. So we'll definitely put up a video of that. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
No, I'm done.
You're done? You're good?
I'm good at this point.
Okay. You got me.
That one was loud. Fuck.
That was really loud. Like louder than it should have been.
Liddy Bob.
We've come full circle now. We have officially come full circle. Thank you all. You can continue, if you want, to still listen to a podcast. You can listen to Tales of Honor podcast. That's twice a week.
Word.
That's available on iTunes and all that good shiz. Thank you to everyone who stuck with us. If you did not support us, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Really, that's what it comes down to.
Pretty much.
If you didn't support us, I hope your car doesn't pass inspection.
Damn.
Like, I can't even say anything really bad.
No.
I hope you need to put, like, $100 in your car to pass inspection. I hope your check engine light's on.
And on that note,
I hope your spare tire doesn't hold air.
There, I said it.
There, I said it. You happy? Oh, at least the audio's improved since the first episode.
Word.
Oh, this didn't record either. No. All right. Well, for Gear Shift,
for the shift of gearing,
we will see you on the road.
We'll see you on the road.
We definitely will see you out there.
For sure.
We'll see you on the road. Good game.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you.
Highly appreciated. You're
Moderately highly appreciated.
producer of content is waving goodbye.
When I see you again.